Alright, we are all done retwisting our hair, and we are in the next day because when I started it was quite late and messing around with y'all. It took me forever to do this retwist, yo. Like, this is the longest retwist I ever did. It was excruciating, honestly. I don't know, y'all. This might be the only way I get on camera, so you're welcome. You're welcome. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out the clips. I did it going back this time, away from my face, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I did it because my little sisters were making fun of me. I had a middle part, and my little sisters were making fun of me. They was calling me Korean K-pop boy band artist. So that was a little bit, it struck me a little bit. But it was cute though. I still liked it. It was giving lock mullet. I saw this girl do a lock mullet, honestly, recently, and I was like, yo, that's what I had, because the way my hair was layered in the front. Let me take these. I'm going to take my clips out while I talk to y'all. Chit chat retwist with me. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll make that a thing, but I'm going to have to do my back off camera from now on, because that was just rough. But, yes. I couldn't see one side of my head, because the way my setup was, I have a new setup that I was using. I just ripped out one of them little balls. I threw it on the floor, so I'm not about to show it. But you know the little balls that be at the end that they tell you not to rip off? I just ripped one of those off. Oh, to take down my clips, I do put oil on my hands. Here I go again, rapping with y'all. I'm not doing right. Messing around with y'all. Okay.
So, let's talk about this retwist. I know as we were doing it, you guys saw some things, particularly in the back and around my edges. You know, there's history there. And what happened was, when I first did install, these are DIY MicroLocs, first of all. For anyone who's confused, it's not sister locks. We have DIY MicroLocs. And then I did them myself, But when I first did them, I'm going to be honest with y'all, like, I did not use anything besides, like, I couldn't see the back of my head. And I think I did a pretty stellar job for not being able to see the back of my head when I first did it. But all I did when I first did it was, I would park in the back, and then I would use my phone to record and see how it was looking, if it's straight enough. Or I would go in the bathroom and use my hand mirror and look at it from the back, and then try to fix it and then look at it again. But it was a good enough one of those. It was one of those things, a good enough. But you know, I was new to the locks. I didn't realize how it was going to bother me and how it was going to affect my retwists when it came to like my hair growing out and everything. Because while most of my rows were straight in the back, pretty straight, pretty even, there was like, and especially the back too, like in the very back and at the crown area, the top part, in the back, my back row was acting crazy. First, let me talk about that back row. My nape area, that's where my like my loosest curl pattern is. So that was giving me problems. Like, I had a lot of slippage back there. My twist was not staying twisted, you know. It was very confusing. I had 8 MicroLocs back there at first, and then I ended up combining some in another retwist, and then I ended up uncombining them because I was like, yo, too big. I'm gonna have all MicroLocs and then regular locks in the back, you know. Then when I did my last retwist, actually let me talk about some other stuff before I talk about the last retwist. So in my previous video, my previous update, I talked about how I was not wearing a bonnet or a scarf or anything at night, which was totally my failure. Shame on me. Don't be like me. Don't do it to yourself. Wear your scarf, man. Wear your scarf. I have been wearing that thing all day, every day since then. But what happened was, since I wasn't wearing a scarf, I have a satin pillow and I have a scarf that I actually lay on my bed underneath my pillow, but it shifts. And I lean, like when I'm sitting on the couch, and like sometimes my pillow will slide from under me too, like, and the part where my head would lay, because I'm a creature of habit, so I lay kind of the same way. I end up laying the same position all the time, like at night. No matter how I start out, I end up in the same position. So my head, in a particular part, like right here in my head, it would rub against a non-silky surface. And I feel like that was a traction alopecia thing starting there. And I had breakage. It was really low. I think I might go to the dermatologist just to see I have skin issues too. But I've never experienced anything like that until now. Even when I used to wear, like, I wear micro twists and mini twists and mini braids and stuff like that, like once a year. But I never, for a month or so, but I never had an issue like that before. So I think it was a traction alopecia thing. But I started wearing my scarves. And yeah. So when I did my last retwist, I decided, I did see somebody, I don't know, I didn't think about it myself, but So I do my hair all the time by myself. Let me give you a close up. I don't know why I didn't think about the camera cut while I was talking. I was talking for a good couple minutes without the camera running. So, but I don't know why I didn't think about the camera mirroring thing, the screen mirroring thing. But that's how I've been doing my apparently I don't know how to use my camera anymore. Apparently I'm gonna have a middle part anyway. Let me give myself a side part and stop playing. But I did my twist going straight back because I feel like it's more flexible than it is. But yeah, so it's a close up here. Look at that freshness. She did that. I'll give you guys a full look at the end too, so don't worry about that. I see what's happening here with the camera. So every time I try to refocus the camera while it's running, it cuts off the video. So let me just stay here and talk to y'all. So what was I even saying? I was giving y'all a rundown of my hair. Oh my god, I gotta say all that stuff all over again. Okay, so what I was saying was when I first started my hair, I started in the back and I was just about to freehand it. But after I did that first row, I was like, no, I need more structure. So I was like, let me start in the front and do a middle part. And then so I did a middle part, and then I did from ear to ear, and then I had a back section. It was like this, shaped like this. What is this shape called? Anybody? I don't know. What is this shape called? Dome? A dome shaped. So after I did the front section, when I started in the back, again, I don't know why I did this, but I did not start at the top or at the bottom. I started in the middle. So I started across the middle of the back of my head, and then so the back was kind of split into two sections. So after I finished that whole top middle section, the whole dome section, I went back to the back, and by the time I would start from top down, and by the time I got to the last couple of rows, it was a row that was shaped like this, except for going this way. So it wasn't an even row. It wasn't a full row, like solidly. It was like thick and thin. So when I started my retwist last time, oh, first of all, the history of that back row. So there was so much slippage. So throughout the time, my months, there was a time where I had combined the locks because it was when it would grow out, it would be I had so much slippage, and it was like I don't know, it was, and I wasn't able to see. I wasn't thinking, so I didn't have the do the mirror thing, or even I didn't have a mirror setup I can use, and I didn't think about the screen mirroring thing. So I was again freehanding those retwists, going by faith and not by sight. And that back row was so freaking confusing. I would feel it, and I'd be like, "What is going on back here?" Like I don't know. It was chaos. So it was one point where I had combined some, and then later came, and I was like, "These are too big. Let me uncombine them." So I combined, uncombined, and then so when I got to my last retwist, it was just I was just so displeased with that back row. I grabbed them scissors and chopped the whole row, hit the chopping block. And I had enough new growth where I still had good length, so I did actually go ahead and retwist it into this is not that row, this is the row of it. This is an example of those. Look how thick this one is, but it's gonna be that way. It's gonna stay that way. She's fine the way she is. She's beautiful no matter what. But what was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, so I uncombined, so I chopped off the whole row. And if you don't know nothing about me, I get scissor happy when it comes to my hair. Like, don't let me pick up no scissors, because a little, I just, you say take an inch and I take 5, so. But, so I decided to do full foundational reconstruction, particularly in the back. The front, great. Nothing really wrong with the front, especially since I can see it. I had that pretty straight. There is some irregular rows in the front, but and then these edge locks are not like perfectly lined up, but that's okay for me because I can see it. I know what the hell I'm doing. Sorry, whoa, your language. But I know what I'm doing. So, yeah. So I decided to do some full reconstruction in that back foundation, especially because I knew about that wonky row, wedge row, and I was like, you know what? And because of that spot in the back, you know, I was like, I got to do something about this. So I went in and just, you know, after I did that first row, I neatened it up, made it straight, made it even, you know, and I had I think I have some clips. I'll try to insert some clips at the end of the video when I give y'all a full look. I'm going to show you some of what I did with the reconstruction. I thought I recorded more than I did, but I'll see what I have for you guys. But then I just went row by row, fixed up that wonky row, made it full, gave it full life. I was snipping locks. Some of them were thicker than others, so the ones that could sacrifice to the cause, if they had a neighbor who was in need, or even the ones, you know, like I would, like even some, like if it was 5 good ones, or if it's like 3 thin ones here and 3 thin ones here, and these middle ones are thick, hefty, you know, healthy, but they could give a little, I would cut them, and you know, combine to the left, combine to the right, and make it make sense. You know what I mean? So, and I think you can see, I'm not sure how, I didn't watch the whole videos of the retwist yet, so I'm not sure how much you can see. Hopefully my hands are not fully in the way. Hopefully I can see enough, but you can kind of see where they, you know how when they say your lock goes away from your roots, so your roots grow away from your locks or whatever. I don't know which way it is, but I think I have a little bit of that going on, but then I also know, you know, that's what it looks like too from the parts that I cut, because I cut where the new growth was ended on that lock that I was going to separate, if that makes sense. And like I didn't cut the whole lock off, I just cut some new growth out and then combined it to the left, combined to the right, like I said. But yeah, and then there was part, like particularly where that bald spot was growing. Let's call it what it is, call it spade a spade. Where that bald spot was coming in. I was gonna retwist it, because I did retwist it I think last time. I did make a little coil, but I'm just like tired of recoiling these coils because they're so small. So I just decided to try to flat twist it into, it's like 2 or 3 locks that can be made there, but I tried to flat twist and take it out the way until it grows up a little bit more. But what else? Here are the locks that were detached. This is all the locks that I've ever lost or cut off in my whole journey. So I'm still deciding whether I'm going to do any reattachments. My reattachment game, my repair game, it's not optimal just yet. So I'm still working on that. But some of them, like I would just comb it out, and then use it as like loose hair to wrap like weak points on locks if they have any weak points, and I'll use it like that. I'm still trying to decide like if I want to do any reattachments on my edges. These have grown out quite nicely. Remember back when this was nothing, okay? When I first dyed my hair, shish. Yeah. So what else? What else? Yeah. It was looking like I was gonna have a middle part anyway, so I just went ahead and did a side part. I like this is the first time I did my retwist straight back. And I like this method because it makes it more flexible. When I do it in the middle part or in the side part, I can't flip it like easily when it's still fresh. But this right here, look at that. Boom, middle part, and it's laying. If I want this side part, boom, side part, and it's laying, you know. Like before, it would not lay, you know, because I parted it in the direction. I mean, I twisted it in the direction. If I want to make it go back again, boom, slick back. Slick back. Like that. That's what I'm talking about. But, yeah, I didn't go straight back to it because I wanted to try to do like a middle ponytail thing. Yes. I be having a lot of shrinkage too, guys. So I love my retwists for the length that I get. Sorry, just trying to make it make sense. But yeah. I don't know why I'm doing all this. Like I'm about to dig into it for y'all. This is Delete 360. But what else was I saying? Because I said a lot of things to you guys, but you were not paying attention when the camera was cut off. Yo, that made me so heated just now. I gotta be honest with y'all. But yeah. Oh, I was saying comment below. That's another thing I say to you. Comment below if you're in the DMV area or if you know of any good DMV locticians. These are DIY MicroLocs, and I want to make my journey as much DIY, DIM, do it myself as possible. But you know, I've been thinking and dabbling with the idea of going to a loctician for the reattachments if I want to reattach. But honestly, I feel like because the hair's bleached, is it worth reattaching? That's another thing I've been thinking about. Like, reattach for the length, but is it worth it? Comment below if you think it's worth it. You know, just your opinion. I'll take it in stride with a grain of salt, but I'm gonna do what I want at the end of the day. But I just want to know what y'all think, you know, and explain why. Give me a VCR. It's like, comment below if you know what a VCR is. I wonder if that's like, do people know what that is? Was that a obscure reference? Like, let me see. What else about my hair? Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I think. Oh, also, you know, I'm thinking about color. You know, just loctician, maybe for color treatment too, since I feel like that's where I failed my hair journey, my lock journey was with the color. I was not particularly any kind of expert at bleaching my hair, and I feel like I over processed it and I under moisturized. I feel like really it's not even the processing. I feel that it was the moisturization, and I already know myself because of my hair. Moisturization has been always my failure, always my weakness. Like I probably have hair down to my ankles by now if I moisturized properly in my whole hair journey. But I'm trying to do better, you guys. Pray for me. I'm trying to do better. What else? What else do I have to say on my hair? I still love my hair. I always said that I was gonna, when I started these locks and I've seen so many people comb out and start over, I always say to myself, China, we are not doing this over. We are not doing this again. It took a lot for me to even decide to do locks, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. I be seeing these videos, these reels and stuff. People are like, do you miss your loose hair? No, I don't miss my loose hair. I love my locks. I love my locks too, but I do miss my loose hair. I'm not gonna hold y'all. R.I.P. loose hair. I was looking at this video the other day. I was like, I be missing, you know, I really be missing like them my jumbo braids. My jumbo braids. I love them. And my jumbo twists. Yeah. But, you know, eventually I'm going to come to a point where I can try to do those styles on my locks. I did dabble with, you know, you saw before with the MicroLoc extensions, which was a no-no for me. I think my hair was too weak to support that. I feel like some of the issues that I was having was coming from doing that too. It was too much weight and tension on my, not tension, but too much weight on my hair. I mean, it was really weak. But let me go ahead and give y'all this 360 look. It's retwist magic. Alrighty, that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the retwist video. I hope you found it to be helpful, and I hope you appreciated the effort that I put into this. If you did, I hope that you like, share, and subscribe. Definitely comment below thoughts, comments, concerns, compliments. Thank you all for joining me on From China with Love. As always, it's your girl China Love. Spread the love, be the love, show the love. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.